Number three, we have back to some investments. This I like these kind of problems. Money, money, money. $1,000 is invested at 12% compounded continuously. The future value s at any time t in t years is given by that function. What is the future value after 12 months? And so I'm not going to Wolfram this one or GeoGebra this one because we've done a ton of GeoGebra-ing so far. So I'm just going to swing this in here. I've got 1000 e to the 0.12t. And we're looking for 12 months. And so it's important here to pay attention to the fact that that says t is in years in the problem. And so we do have just a 1 going in for t, not a 12. It's because 12 months is equivalent to 1 year. So we've got 0.12 times 1. And so if you remember from the last one that we did, I don't expect this fund to have grown very much because continuous compounding or compounding in general tends to start growing slowly and it takes a while for it to take off. Let's see if we can get that correctly. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw it in GeoGebra after all, everyone, just because I'm curious. And so again, shift and grabbing the axes to see what's going on here. It looks like that $1,000 is kind of growing slowly here for a while, but if we pull it down here and we pull over, we can see that by about 15 years, it's really growing like crazy. So we would want that person to invest, or if it's us, we would want to invest that amount for at least 15 years and watch it grow like crazy. But the second question, so the first question is after 12 months, I'm going to guess that that's about $1,150. And then how long will it take for the investment to double to reach 2,000? Will take about 5.75 years is what I would guess, just based on the graph there. So let's put a 1 in for t. Remember, we had to put the time symbol there. And we'll see how close my prediction of $1,250. What did I say? 1,100, something like that. 1,150. So we see that in that instance, after 1 year, the investment has grown by $127.50. So we get 1127.50 as our value after 1 year. So after 1 year, the fund is worth $1,127.50. And then we were asked how long it will take for the value of this investment to double. And because I did put it in GeoGebra, I'm gonna go take a look at a couple other things because I'm really curious how much this is worth after 20 years. But in order for this to double, I don't need 1,000 everyone. I need 2,000. So I'm going to put 2,000 in there for the future value. And I think I had predicted it from the GeoGebra to be right around 5.75 years. Let's see what Wolfram says. We got 5.78 years. So the value of the fund will double in 5.78 years. So another way of saying the value of the fund will double is to say that the value of the fund will be worth $2,000 in 5.78 years. That is it for number 3, but I am going to go ahead and run back into GeoGebra for a moment and just take a look at the behavior of this fund over time because I'm curious about these sort of things because who doesn't like to make a bunch of money for doing nothing? I know I do. And so let's say that I left this $1,000 in this fund for 30 years. Let's see what that would look like. So many of you are in your early 20s at this point or still in your teens. Some of you might be more seasoned like myself, but if you were to take $1,000 and leave it in a fund like this for 30 years, you could expect to have $36,000 or so sitting there in 30 years and you have done nothing. You've put no more money into this account. You just dropped $1,000 off, walked away for 30 years, came back, and boom, 36,000 bucks is sitting there for you. So just a quick reminder, everyone, the power of time being the fertilizer of money. Super, super valuable information.